Hey, what's happening everybody on YouTube? Steve here, Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you with another video, and I can promise you, I haven't consumed too much caffeine today. I am just naturally passionate and excited because when you do what you love, it is super easy to be high energy. And one thing that I want to talk about today that gets me really excited, I'm super passionate about, is selling books on Amazon FBA. I sell books every single day on Amazon FBA. I love sourcing books from, thrift stores, garage sales, church sales. I love sourcing off of Amazon using one of my favorite softwares, eFLIP, which you can check out a free trial in the description, which is essentially sourcing from Amazon and then selling on Amazon. And you know what, I might as well show you what I have right here. I'm not going to show you too much, but here's actually a bunch of books. Well, one of these books I got from a library sale. But you see how these books are all in packages? Well, you don't know they're books, but just take my word for it. These are books that I sourced off of Amazon to sell on Amazon using eFLIP. So I love selling books. I love buying books. They're great items to pick up. They're cheap. They sell quick. They're in demand, especially when you sell books during the textbook seasons. Like, early January, there's going to be a big textbook rush coming. All the students are getting ready for the classes. So what happens? Basic Economics 101, supply and demand, right? The demand goes up like crazy. The supply goes down. The price goes up. You know what I mean? So I love selling books, but I want to answer a question, right? Let me stay on topic here. I had gotten a question actually on my phone, and it was asking, how do you list books without a barcode? Do you use the ISBN? Can you use the title? Because old books do not have ISBNs. And then it just goes on just saying a couple other things. So what do you do if you find a book, right? And hopefully you're using a scanning app like Scout IQ or the Amazon Seller app to scan books. And it's just an application that's on your phone, and you scan it and it gives you data in terms of what it's selling for, your profits, sales rank, so on and so forth. So what do you do if there's no barcode? Well, there's a couple things that you could do. Number one, you can actually, if you have the Amazon Seller app, you could scan the cover of the book. Yeah, you could actually scan the cover of the book. Let me, this is a book. It's not the best book ever. I got it free at a library sale. But you can literally take the Amazon Seller app. Let me pull it out. Okay. You can hit scan, and you see how it's got the little scan feature? And what you can do, let me see if I can show you here. What you can do is I can actually scan the cover, and then boom, it comes up with the actual listing. You just have to find it. And then you can see a whole bunch of data regarding the item. 2.3 million rank, not the best rank in the world. A little bit of a slower, outdated book. 55 reviews, which is decent. And the book's only going for 10 bucks. So to be honest with you, it's probably not even worth. I just picked it up because it looked okay and it was free at my library. My library has book sales, and every time before the book sale, they put a bunch of books out and they just let people take them for free. So I took it. So regardless of the profitability, option number one is scan the cover if you have the Amazon Seller app. Number two, if your scanning app doesn't have the functionality to scan the cover, because Amazon has that proprietary software that allows you to scan the cover, it recognizes it, and then pulls up the listing, you can type in the ISBN number, or if you can't find the ISBN number on like the first or the second page, you could type in the title into your actual application, and then hopefully you'll be able to find the book. So there's three ways to look up a book if it doesn't have a barcode. One, scan the cover if possible, if your app allows you to do that. The Amazon Seller app is free, so you can do that. Two, look for the ISBN number inside of the book. It usually starts with a 978. I think it's like 10 or 11 numbers. You can use that to look up the actual item. Or number three, what was I saying? So number one was the cover. Number two is the ISBN. Oh yeah, number three was just look up the title. So for example, I would go into my app and I would just look up Encyclopedia World History, or the Usborne, I'm not sure, Osborne. I would just type that in and look it up. So that's how you can find a book inside your app to analyze it. There's no excuse. If you find a book that doesn't have a barcode, always scan it. Why? Because the competition, for the most part, this used to be more common back in the day. I feel like people are catching on now. But like a couple of years ago, if I found a book with no barcode, it would always be worth money for the most part because nobody would scan it. They were too lazy to look up the ISBN or type in the title. So you've got a better chance of making money with those because the average reseller is lazy and they're not gonna look it up. They're moving so quick. So hopefully this answered your question. Go out there, start sourcing books. I got my mother started. I say this all the time, but I'm so freaking proud. I am so freaking proud because my mother, she retired last year and Social Security barely gave her enough money to survive. And I'm so grateful to have been able to teach her the book business, which she started about 5 years ago. And it's because if she didn't have this book business, which she makes $1,000, $2,000 extra a month, I don't know how she would have retired. She probably would have had to keep working, and she's got some bad knees. And, you know, I know she was in a lot of pain walking around all day long. She was a hairdresser at a convalescent home, but she had to do so much more. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I'm so grateful for books because it's helped me to build an income. It's helped my family, helped my mother, and it's helped hundreds and thousands of other people out there. So go to your thrift stores, start scanning, get the Amazon Seller app or get Scout IQ. I'll leave some links down below. You can get a free trial to Scout IQ. I think we have an extended one if you go to RaikenProfit.com/Scout IQ. Check out eFLIP as well. That's a little more advanced. If you're new, I wouldn't recommend eFLIP because it's gonna cost you quite a bit of money to source books. Like I'm sourcing like those books that I showed you, I'm sourcing them for 20, 30, 40 bucks each and then selling them for 80 to 100. And some of those books aren't even profitable right now because I'm playing the game of the prices are gonna spike during textbook season. And I use Google Chrome extensions such as Keepa charts to look at the sales history from the year before. So I'm pretty much like looking, it's like technical analysis. I'm looking at what the book spiked to last year, and then I'm buying it from merchants using eFLIP, and I'm playing that game, and you know, there's risks involved. So I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner, but definitely get Scout IQ, get the Amazon Seller app, start going to the thrift stores, start scanning, and you could definitely make some money. If I've been able to do it, if my mother's been able to do it, if I've been able to teach tons of other people to do it, you can definitely do it as well. The only question is, are you willing to learn and put in the hard work? So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep on picking up money, and I'll talk soon. Peace.